What's up, all my tycoons? It's your boy Flack, coming at you again with another new up-to-date airplane mode. I hope you've all been growing your net worth and using these guides to help you get further in the game. So as you can see here, we have a high roller event coming up on the top event. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll to get the high roller, and then I'm going to show you how to do it after that. This will work for both iOS, Android, and also on BlueStacks if you're on PC. Now, if you're also interested in a new Peggy hack that I have coming out, go ahead, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will show you how to get the jackpot on Peggy every single time. Also, if you're into idle games, I'm playing a new game, Legend of Mushroom. It's an actually very, very fun game, and I am enjoying playing it. Check those out as well. There we go. We hit the high roller. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a piece of paper and pen ready. I'm going to roll it on 1000, and I'm going to note every number that comes down. We're going to go ahead and put it on airplane mode. I have my multiplier on 1000. Turn it on airplane mode. And then we're going to roll. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try to roll so that we don't hit anything. The less we hit, the longer we can go before it pops up. So there we have a 6. We're going to write that down. Then we're going to roll it again. Note the number. That time it was a 7. Write that down. Then we're going to roll again. Note that that's a 9. And landing on a rent sign will not cause an interruption. So landing on the for rents is okay. We're going to roll it again, and that's going to be an 11, which is going to bring us to nothing again and 8 rent. Not going to stop the game. We're going to roll again and note the number. This time it's a 5. And then we're going to keep on the same path here, so write down that that's a 9. Roll again. That's a 6, making sure we note it in sequence. Another 9. Rent, nothing that's going to stop the gameplay. Roll again, this time we got a 5. This is really good. So now we've hit the event, but it didn't trigger anything crazy. So now we get the pop-up. That was a 3. So we have all these numbers noted down. We're going to go ahead. We're going to long hold the game. For if you're on iPhone, you're going to have to uninstall the game, but this is for Android. So you're going to go ahead, long hold the game. Whoops, I drug it to my home screen there. We don't want to do that. We're going to long hold, hit the information button, go down to storage, and then we're going to hit clear data. So it's going to take all the data away from the phone, and then we're going to go back, open the game, turn off airplane mode, and log in. Like I was saying, I'm playing a new game, Legend of Mushroom. I'm having an extremely fun time with that. It's an idle RPG. Totally check it out. And then also, make sure you turn those notifications on for the next Peggy update. I have found a way to where you can guaranteed to hit the center every single time on max bet. So make sure you do that. So now we're going to load back into the game with our numbers written down, making sure that we keep that sequence. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to count the number of spaces after our dice, and if it doesn't hit, we'll roll a 1. If it's not going to hit on anything, we're going to roll a 1. If it does, then we're going to roll 1000. Here's the part though that why we wrote down all the numbers. Even if we still roll the 1, we need to scratch that number off of our list. So say our first number that comes up is a 6. We're going to roll it on a 1, but we're still going to erase the 6 number. So then we're going to count 7 after that. And I'll show you that here in a second. So we're logged back in, and now we're going to go ahead and use this sequence to our advantage here. We're going to count in front of us 6 spaces. We don't have anything in front of us 6 spaces. It's an empty slot, so we're going to roll the 1 and then erase the 6. So now that we have the 6 out of the way, we're going to go ahead and count 7 spaces in front of us. Nothing there. Roll a 1 again. So now we have a 9 that's coming up next. We look ahead, nothing there, roll it on a ×1. Now we have an 11 in front of us, which is going to end up in free parking, nothing. Go ahead and roll the 1 again, scratch off the 11. Now here we have coming up a token. So in the next sequence we have a 5. So we know that's going to be a 5, so we're going to go ahead and put the multiplier to 1000 and roll it and land on that. Success. Now the next number in the sequence is going to be a 9. And we don't have anything in front of us but go to jail. You could do this on your own if you have plenty of dice and try it out. You can go ahead and roll it, land on the free parking, and then see if you can get the multiplier. So we'll go ahead and roll the 9. Go to jail. Now we'll see if we can get lucky with doubles. 4, 7, 7. No, unfortunately we didn't get it, but still, that's one chance that you can take. Now the next number in the sequence is a 6. So the next space coming up is chance. So you can also take this chance if you think that you have a chance that's coming up with a dice reward. Maybe you did airplane mode to figure out that the next chance you land on is dice. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that on 1000, hit the 6, and what do you know? The chance has the dice. Congratulations, you just got yourself 3000 dice there. Now next up here is what you can use if you're going to be trying for tournaments. So we know the next number in our sequence is 9, so that is a railroad. So we're going to go ahead and roll the 1000, and then that will land us on a railroad. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go, you got points on your railroad for the tournament. Now you can use this method if you want to gain spaces in the tournament to either win or just to get the next tiers of the rewards. Go ahead and use the account that doesn't have anything on it, so I know for sure that I'm going to hit it and get the most points and money. Now we know the next number in the sequence is a 5. Now say you're in a corner event, you know the next one's going to be a corner, so you're going to want to go ahead and roll on max if you're in the corner event and you want to get the points. But we don't on this one, so we're going to go ahead and roll a 1 just to see where we're at. We've rolled the 1, we get a 9, it's going to take us there, and boom, we're at our last number 3. Now, there's nothing in front of us in 3, say you have the railroad, chance, and community chest. So I'm just going to roll the last one at 1000 just to show you that that is the last number in our sequence, and this method works. There you go, that's the 3, and that's the last number in the sequence, and there you have it. That's the easiest airplane mode method for Monopoly Go, up to date. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the Peggy event. And as always, keep on rolling.